Yeah.
Welcome
What's up, y'all? We back.
We back.
Another week, another day. Welcome back. Episode 52.
52. What is that? I don't know how to say that in Spanish. I forgot.
We haven't done that in so long.
I know. We call Trace Company and I don't know how to play Spanish.
It's okay.
It's all right. They get the gist of
Yeah,
what
they get it.
what we're trying to do here.
They get it.
To start this episode off, how you doing? How was your week?
The week was good. You know, I'm gonna troop this. I'm gonna be a trooper, so I'm good.
You got this.
I'm good, y'all. I'm just not feeling well, but the show must go on. I know.
Give her some hugs, guys.
Yeah, give me some virtual hugs.
Send us some love, man.
How y'all doing? How's my niecey Pooh?
She's good. She's busy.
Yeah.
Busy, constant, but she's amazing.
Yeah.
It's good. Week was good. I don't really remember the week. It goes by that fast, but it's Christmas time.
Yeah.
So, how you doing?
I'm good. Week was good. I kind of felt a little long, man. I just feel so worn out, man.
Oh.
Feel worn out, man. I can't wait for that winter break.
Yeah.
You know, because
2 weeks?
yeah, about 2 weeks. It's needed.
Mm-hmm.
It's much needed.
Teachers need breaks.
Everybody need a break.
I think everybody needs breaks.
Everybody
you know?
need a break, you know, because life come at you fast, world come at you fast. Everybody need a break. So I know everyone looking forward, you know, the holidays and New Year's and just to decompress.
I wish we had the breaks that teachers had.
For real.
Cause you know y'all got Thanksgiving break, Christmas break.
That's like 3 days or 2 days.
Yeah, but y'all Christmas break be like what, a week?
2 weeks, right? Because you got Christmas, then that week in between.
Oh yeah,
with
because
New
New
Year's.
Year. You right.
Yeah.
It's 2 weeks.
Damn.
And then there's another winter break
Yeah.
winter break in January or something like that.
I believe it's in February.
Then spring break.
That's in.
Dang. See what I'm
Holidays.
saying?
But you gotta remember, like, kids are busy, and you know, and you have one, we have one.
Yep.
Imagine having 40 at one time, you know, for 8-7 hours a day. Like,
You right.
it's
Fighting for my life.
for real, man. Kids be testing you, man. You
Yeah,
know,
they do.
They test you, and
But the whole summer you get off.
you get the whole summer off,
But they don't get paid.
you don't get paid.
So you gotta stack. You either gotta stack your money,
Right.
or you have to get a summer job. So you still gotta work anyway.
Yeah, that's true too.
My aunt was a teacher, so she used to be like, "Yeah, I don't have, I don't have it." But she used to stack her money during the school year.
Yeah.
So by summer she was good.
She was so fine, yeah.
But I was like, "How you do that?" But she also didn't have any kids,
Right.
Yeah.
so it was easy for her to do that. Plus, she's really good with money. But for them teachers who aren't,
Yeah, that's
That's
what
how
a
your
struggle.
bro is. I mean, no, he's good with money. I mean, not
Yeah, no.
But
I mean, I knew
if
what you
it were
meant.
me, it'd be a struggle.
you'll be all right. Because teachers, you know, if you do what you're supposed to do, you make a decent wage. You know.
All right.
But let's get off of that time. Let's get off of that. So it's a lot going on in the world, and we definitely talked about this last week. This man over here, Mr. Travis Scott.
Yes.
Travis Scott. He's finally speaking, doing interviews, and he did an interview with Cha Boy, Charlemagne.
Charlemagne.
There you go.
Charlemagne.
He did an interview with Shy the God, and I don't know. I mean, El, you sent it in our group chat, and I'm watching it, and you know, I thought it was good.
Yeah.
And then you said, "That's not what I see in the comments." Ed."
Yeah. So I mean, I still haven't had an opportunity to
Okay.
listen to it, so pardon me on that. But when I just to skim through the comments, and a lot of people was like, he should have just shut the fuck up. Like kept quiet. A lot of people were saying, I did listen to the Breakfast Club, and I know a lot of people were saying he didn't really apologize. He didn't really say like, I'm sorry.
He did not.
And I know they had like his lawyer who was saying like, trying to make it seem as though he did. He just didn't say it directly saying I'm sorry, but just saying like, oh, I'm willing to pay for this, or I'm willing to do this, and just kind of change how he'll do things from here on out.
Right.
I guess that was his way of apologizing, but everyone's like, that wasn't that wasn't good enough.
It was
so I think that's why the comment section was saying he should have just kept like not said anything. Because usually when you're being sued, you should not say anything.
No, you should not.
But he, from what his manager was saying, like he really wanted to go and talk about it. Like he really wanted to talk about it. So I'll have to listen again. But I mean, all the comments that I was seeing was just like, yo, he should have just kept his mouth shut and just stayed quiet.
Yeah, I didn't know. When you sent it, I didn't pay attention to who he was talking to. And I listened to the Breakfast Club podcast every day at work. So when the show started and he's like, Charlamagne does an interview, Travis Scott, I'm like, oh, this is what we're talking about. So I purposely did not go to that post and look at the comments because I wanted to be, have like fresh eyes or whatever. My take from it, I don't see the point in what he did. I don't feel like he said anything that was worth an interview for. He did not. I was waiting for him to say, I'm sorry. He did not say, I'm sorry. And I feel like he's not going to say that because it shows that he's guilty of something. I don't think he's guilty of something. I didn't see the need for it. He didn't say anything. He just said, we got to get to the bottom of this. We got to do better. And we know that. Yeah. So I didn't see the purpose of it. As far as him coming off as like his demeanor, he didn't seem sorry or whatever. I don't know how he is on the normal. So maybe that's how he is all the time. So I didn't get anything from it.
I don't understand the comments, like what people were saying. Like, I just feel like everybody's miserable, and you don't do something the way somebody wants you to do it, it's wrong. He didn't do anything wrong to apologize. That falls on the security, that falls on the staff there. Before we all saw, look, mama, I could fly. He would tell everybody from the top, come on down, and everybody's getting pushed and everybody's doing all that. If people would have died when he did that, then he would say, you know what, my bad. I incited all of these people to do this, to act reckless. He ain't do none of that shit. Nope. So I don't believe he needs to say he's sorry, but what I think he did was dope, that he's answering the questions, he's not hiding. I'm out here, I'm gonna answer what I can answer. He's being advised by his legal counsel, his managers. He has a $1 million company, he's worth a couple of M's. I don't think he's going to say anything that we want to hear, and that's why those comments were what they were. And especially, I don't know, man. I just really feel like people are just haters. I guarantee you one day when we become super successful, I'm speaking into existence. When we come super successul, that's when all the hate going to come. And it's just like, damn, where was this hate?
In the beginning.
In the beginning.
Yeah, that's true. You got a point.
But Travis, he ain't do nothing wrong.
I mean, again, a lot of people also said that he just kind of kept talking in circles, or he wasn't really answering questions. Like he was dodging the questions, or he wasn't answering them directly. Like you said, of course, he needs to be mindful of what he says because he is being sued. But, you just had people in the comments saying, but he said a whole bunch of nothing. Like, he just said a whole bunch of nothing.
Well, some of the stuff he did answer. Like, when Charlamagne had asked him about, who do you feel is like responsible for this? And he says, well, the people who do security, you know what I mean? Not him. He's not in front of people. He's entertaining. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it ain't really on him that those individuals died. Like we spoke last week, I don't want to keep beating a dead horse. Who brings a 9-year-old kid to that type of event, and then the people there, they know what you're going to get fucked up at a Travis Scott concert.
I think that the questions that were easy, he answered. Yeah. So what could you do better? I think was one of the questions Charlamagne. Well, we could do this. We could have X, Y, and Z, blah, blah, blah. That makes sense. Right. But the harder questions about who do you think is at fault, that's when I saw him kind of, we just got to do better. We just got to get to the bottom of it.
It wasn't him, though.
Right. So any questions that has to do with guilt or responsible parties, that's when he was kind of dodging. But simple, easy questions, what would you like to say to the families, blah, blah, blah. Oh, that's straightforward. I could say, I'm sorry.
Would you admit to something that...
I wouldn't have done the interview.
I wouldn't have done the interview.
To me, it was pointless. I would have put out a blanket statement that I'm willing to do what I can to assist the families, and like a blanket statement. But as far as doing an interview in the middle of all this, he went to the judge and asked for the case to be dismissed. But there's nothing for me to say.
If you would have put out a statement, people would have found something wrong with that too.
But that's the world, though.
All right, so it don't matter. It don't matter what
you do, if you don't. So yeah, I get what you're saying.
It don't matter. Like, at least he's talking. You can read something, you can't really tell who wrote it. At least it's him.
Yeah.
At least it's him. Y'all want to table this topic, or we can move on to?
Yeah, because I feel like next week it's gonna be something else.
You think
Yeah,
so?
it's definitely going to be something else.
Yeah, so
Quite possible.
we can move on.
Quite possible.
Because
Okay.
the families are already, the families are already like, we don't accept it. Like, it's not, we don't care.
They care about money.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
They
They
care
care about the money.
They
But
want that money,
I'm gonna
man.
leave it alone.
All right.
Leave it alone.
All right, we leave that alone. Let's get to y'all boy, man. Y'all watched Empire, right?
I
Yeah,
did.
yeah,
I sure enough
yeah.
did.
I heard a pause real quick, and then it was the
Yeah,
Because everybody
because-
is our boy. Charlamagne's our boy. Jesse, I don't know where we're going.
And then I heard Empire, and I was like, Empire?
to think about it.
that
Empire.
show.
Yeah. Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
So your boy, man, he got found guilty, man.
He did.
Oh, Jussie.
Your boy Juicy.
Jesse, as Chris Rock said.
Is
He ain't
Juicy.
Jesse.
Jesse no more.
Was it Chris Rock or Dave Chappelle?
It was probably Dave, right?
Was
think-
it Dave?
think it
I
was.
thought it was Chris Rock who said, we taking away to you. You just Jesse now.
Maybe. I don't know. They both funny.
It might have been, yeah.
It's something Chris Rock. But yeah, I don't know if I'm surprised or not surprised by it. I just think the whole thing is just crazy. Like, I don't think any of this is real. I think it was all a plan that went horribly wrong. And he
Yeah.
got caught.
Yeah.
And I don't think he should serve any jail time.
What?
He won't.
I don't think he should serve jail time because his career is over. Nobody wants to talk to him.
But
He may do an interview, but nobody is like pulling in for jobs or. He just messed up Empire. He really did. I was a fan, and he just killed the whole thing. And his music wasn't that bad either. But he's a liar. Well, he had one good song I like.
I will say that Empire was kind of going downhill.
That's what they say.
So I wouldn't necessarily put the blame on him, but he just kind of got it kind of just happened faster maybe.
Yeah, the ending.
But I gotta say, once I found out what he did, like lied, I was like, for what? You know what I'm saying? Like, why lie? You on a good show. You had a name. You know, people knew who you were. So it was just weird. I guess he wanted, the things people do for clout.
All right, well, hold on. Before you finish. When you first heard the news, what was your reaction? Like, did you immediately feel bad or you said something ain't right?
I was like, oh man, that's horrible, you know? But then they started putting pieces together and I'm like, did this nigga really just lie? For what? You know what I'm saying? And I know he was trying to say like on the stand, it got real gruesome. And now it's like, even if he opens his mouth, it's like, are you serious? You know what I'm saying? Like, because he was like, we masturbated together. Like,
Oh, I didn't hear that.
yeah, he was saying like him and the old boy masturbated together. And I was like, was that necessary? Like, what is this going to help? It's not
Messy.
going to help anything. It's
Messy.
just making you look even worse. Because now it's like, do we believe you?
Yeah.
So, Jussie, do better. That's all I'm going to say.
And when you first heard the news that Jesse had been in this whatever, and all the details, just the first initial headline came out.
Nah.
What did you think?
Bullshit.
Really?
Definitely, without a doubt. When she told it to me, I'm like, that shit ain't happening.
And I was offended. I was like, yes, it did. How? I reposted it. Justice for Jesse.
It definitely did repost that nonsense. That nigga talking about I'm the gay Tupac. Yo, let me.
Well,
You remember he said that?
no.
He said it was that same weekend because he had a concert. He had some sort of event, and he said it. I'm a gay Tupac.
I'm the gay Tupac.
I think Empire got him his head.
It got a little big.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this about Jesse. You say he don't deserve jail time.
No.
He does deserve jail time because he wasted resources, he wasted time, and not on top of that, he used racism as the battery, as the fuel, as the driving force of his cause. When ain't none of that shit happen. When you got real shit happening to folks, and now it's like the little boy cry wolf, and now nigga, like, oh, that shit ain't happen to that nigga. He ain't really get beat by 7 Klan members. That shit ain't happen. My man said they had a noose around his neck. They plugged bleach on him. All type of that sound crazy. And then on top of that, he brought type like hate towards those MAGA people when they ain't even deserve that.
Yeah.
Not saying they all wrong or whatever the case may be, but it's unnecessary anger,
Drama, too. Yeah.
towards a group of people that they didn't deserve it. And listen, you can't be like, oh, well, they did. No. 2 wrongs don't make a right.
It doesn't, but when you put it on, to me, when you put it on the table with Jussie Smollett getting jail time and Kyle Rittenhouse getting nothing, it doesn't equate to me. And I know one has nothing to do with the other, but it's all the justice system. And for Kyle Rittenhouse to kill somebody, injure somebody else, and
But we're not talking about Kyle. We're talking about Jussie.
But it's still justice, though. It's jail time.
But we're not talking about Kyle. Like, let's not bring in. We talk about Jussie.
I don't think. I think Jussie.
Everybody thinks that Kyle something should have happened, right? It didn't though. Just because it didn't happen doesn't mean that we don't think it should have happened. But wrong is wrong.
Kyle was wrong.
He was wrong. He deserved to be in jail.
Yep. Yeah.
I'm saying, but
I get it. I just don't think he should go to jail.
But do you think it's fair that you have all of those people that were marching peacefully and protesting peacefully, and they put in all that hard work for the cause, for George Floyd, for Trayvon Martin, for Tamir Rice, for Sandra Bland, and then this nigga gonna jump on the back of that shit and do this shit? Is that okay?
It was bad. It was very, very bad. It was horrible.
Yeah.
But it ain't okay though.
It's not okay.
Because I feel like it hurts all of us.
But jail time?
Yeah, nigga, give him 30 days. I mean, like, 30 days in PC, he be all right.
I know they said that he probably won't get jail time, but he will get
probation.
Probation.
He needs something.
Yeah.
Probation, fine.
He needs something, man, because you can't. It's serious out here for niggas though. Like, it's serious, and like him playing with that, like, and just to act like he's some type of martyr. Like, my nigga, you ain't go do shit. Yeah. Your whole family's been in the entertainment since little sister was on Full House.
Right.
Well, at least that didn't affect Journey Smollett. Because I thought it would affect.
I thought it was too.
Yeah.
But I think she kind of kept quiet.
Yeah, she said nothing. I didn't hear anything.
As she should.
As she should. Don't associate yourself with him.
Stay out of that. And I think that's why she was able to continue getting work and things like that, because she kept her mouth closed. Like, I love you, but this is your fight.
Would you be like that if that was your brother? Like, would you completely distance yourself
I don't
from
have
him?
siblings, so I don't know. I don't have siblings.
Okay, well, if that was my brother...
I mean, look at Cuomo.
I was gonna say Chris Cuomo and what's his name? Chris.
They both done.
What's the mayor's name? Andrew Cuomo. And Chris Cuomo, right?
But I don't fault Chris for doing what he did, because if you know your brother is not that type of person, you're gonna do what you got to do to find out.
I think it's different. Like you
it's
said,
definitely different.
If we're me and my brother are in the Journey and Jussie situation, I'm gonna air him out in private. Mm-hmm. I don't think that I would never come out publicly and say my brother was wrong, blah blah blah. But now the Andrew and Chris, oh for sure, I'm gonna do whatever I have to do.
So what about Nicki Minaj and her brother?
Wait, let me just touch on that on the Chris Cuomo too. I think also when you know your sibling, Journey was probably like, I know you lie. I know you extra.
Yeah.
So I can't really be on your side 100%. Whereas with Chris is like, yo, I know my brother.
Yeah.
And there's a difference between like knowing your sibling and be like I know my sister. If my sister says something to me, I'm gonna ride for her because I know my sister.
Yeah.
But when you got somebody like Jussie, who he might be a little diva, he might be extra, he might fabricate things, he might stretch the truth,
trying to get a point across, trying to get this thing going.
If you know somebody's like that, you might be a little apprehensive in saying, I'm gonna side with you. I need to see the proof. And that's probably what she said and did.
The only thing I think Chris Cuomo did wrong was having a paper trail.
Yeah.
There should have been no text messages.
Yeah.
But other than that, if I'm a high power attorney, I'm on CNN, I'm gonna use whatever resource I gotta use to help my brother out.
Absolutely.
What about Nicki Minaj helping her pedophile brother? Is that
Absolutely not.
Did we find out that to be true? That was true, right?
Yeah. I think he's doing. Is he in jail, prison?
I believe so. Yeah.
I think so. He was convicted. I draw the line at pedophilia, man.
You draw the line, but wrong is wrong.
Mm-hmm. That's a different level of
whether it's sexual harassment, whether it's pedophilia, whether it's lying about something racist, wrong is wrong. And we were taught at a young age, you should tell the truth, you should not lie, you should not rob, you should not steal, you should not kill. Wrong is wrong. Whether it's my brother, my mother.
Yeah, we were talking about that too. I was like, I think we had that conversation. I was asking my mom. I was like, would you rat me out? I forgot what we were talking about, but she was like, I mean, I love you, but I'm gonna have to, And I was like, damn, I'm your child.
Would you rat out Peyton?
Oh, that's what we were talking about. The situation with the kid who shot up the school.
Oh yeah.
So I remember saying like, would you lie for me? And she was like, no, if you did that, I'm gonna have, you killed children.
Yeah.
It's one thing if you might have shot at someone or maybe, you didn't intend to do it.
Right.
But if you were deliberate in your actions, I'm gonna have to rat you out and tell you, go to jail and tell you where you are.
That dude in Florida, his parents ain't do that for him. They let him get away.
I said, you shouldn't have got caught. Then ran away. Would you rat out Aria?
No.
No, you would protect your baby.
Yeah. I would.
No, I'm like, Peyton, take your ass in, because I ain't trying to have no. You did wrong. I mean, right is right, wrong is wrong.
Uh-huh.
If Peyton did something wrong, I'm not going to save my child from. It's one thing again if maybe she shot someone because of self-defense.
Yeah.
That's different.
Totally
I'm going to
different.
protect my child all the way through. But if you just randomly going into a school and shooting people,
That's wild.
no, baby, you're going to have to suffer them consequences.
Yeah.
Mommy can't help you, baby.
Yes.
I can't help you here.
Yeah.
You did that. You chose to do that on your own.
Exactly.
I'm out of here. I will
I can't
love
blame you. Through the
and
glass.
and I'm not going to stop loving you.
Yeah.
But you have to go through those consequences on your own, because that's what you chose to do.
Yeah.
I love you, but I'm not doing that. Sorry, Peyton. I love you.
It's clear. It's all love, but you have to own up to your crimes.
You do. So I can't protect her from that. I'm not going to do that.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's all good. It's
Yeah.
all good. All right. So
She won't be in that situation anymore.
Yeah, she won't. Ah, Lord.
No, definitely. Ain't no girls school shooters. That don't happen.
Yeah.
But we could leave that.
Yeah.
Yeah, leave that there.
We'll leave that there. All right. So let's get into your. I'm not gonna say he's your boy, but
Let's say,
I
who
keep saying
else
everybody
now?
your boy. But something cool, I guess, has happened recently with a former New York Giant,
yes.
number 92. Got a big old gap.
Yes.
Nothing wrong with Gap.
No, ain't nothing wrong with Gap. Nothing wrong.
No
But
Gap
that's
shame.
that's his signature. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He be putting his tongue through it and all that. He love his Gap. But Michael Strahan.
Yes.
Tell me, I don't know much about this. But
I just saw in the past hour that he went into space, and it was the cool. And I was on my way out the door, and the rocket just so happened to shoot up into the air, and we watched it. And I think it was for 11 minutes, and it was insane to see that. It went up so fast. It was up to, don't quote me, 40,000 miles and counting. I'm not even going to embarrass myself by saying the numbers I saw on the screen, but it was just crazy to see that. Probably an incredible experience to be floating, and it's only for 11 minutes. And then you're back, and I did see that they landed safely. They hugged their family. So if you have the opportunity to go to space on someone else's expense, you just have to go through, the training, and then just go for 11 minutes. Would you go?
no.
Why?
No.
Lauren, would you go to space?
For 11 minutes, no. Yeah, I think for me, like, if I'm gonna go to space, I need, like, give me a full 24 hours. I need the whole shebang. Give me the whole thing. Like,
Okay.
that's a tease for 11
So
minutes.
you're not saying no to going to space. You're saying no to 11 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Like, for me, if I'm gonna experience this, I want to experience it in its whole entirety. Like, I want to see what it's like for a whole day to
Oh my
wake
God.
up, eat food out there. Like I want that full experience of what they go through.
Yeah.
So 11 minutes, I mean, it's cool. You just shooting up and come back down. Like, I don't want to do that.
And in a roller coaster, though, like, you in space. Like, it went from seeing the sky, the blue, the terrain, and it was just pitch black at one point. You didn't see nothing. My answer is no.
Yeah.
You said all of that just to say no.
My answer is no. Absolutely not. The furthest I'll go into space is probably King Dakar.
Nigga, you on airplanes. That's higher than that.
Oh, yeah. You do airplanes.
Yeah.
It's not the same, though.
What you mean?
Because you're
I know.
Stationary. It's
yeah. It's not, I equate like being on a rocket ship to being on like a roller coaster type of thing. Like
Yeah.
So
I loved it.
I'm trying to give you a visual here.
I'm trying
of
to
me
get
in the
it.
spacesuit.
Okay.
I'm trying to can, but I can't.
But no, it's no for me. No for me. But that's great for Michael Strahan.
That's good for him.
Yeah, I mean, if you got the money, was this really on someone else's dime, or did he have to pay?
I don't know the details. I don't know the details.
And that's another thing. If I'm paying money for 11 minutes, no. I want to stay up there for a full 24 hours. I'm not paying over $500,000 or $200,000 or $1 million to go up to space for 11 minutes. I mean, I guess, the experience is cool, but I want more than that. Like, like if I'm going to going to brunch, give me the shebang.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I want unlimited mimosas.
Oh,
I want my food to be included.
Yes,
I want the whole
everything. Give me the whole
shebang.
thing.
Yeah, and all good, right? Like, so for me, if I'm gonna do it, I want full out experience of being out in
whole
space.
thing.
Yes.
I hear you.
I'm good on that. We humans, we don't have wings. We have feet. We need to just chill. We doing too much. Too many things can go wrong, man.
Yeah, you're right.
That crash. Listen, you could survive a plane crash.
It's
Sure
black.
can.
Travis Barker survived the plane crash.
It's black.
Travis Barker survived. Ain't nobody surviving
No.
a space crash.
It's black. Like, there's things about space we don't know.
Yeah.
What's those things you go into different pockets?
A black hole.
Black hole.
Yeah,
Those
yeah.
things are real.
Yes,
we
they
should
are.
know what we should do? We should do iFly. I want to do iFly.
Oh, yeah.
I would love to experience just being weightless and
Yeah.
that type of thing.
I actually want to jump out of a plane.
Oh, you
I do
wild.
want to do that.
I would do it.
Oh,
My
wow.
sister did it.
I would do
She
it.
said it was the best experience ever.
It just looks.
It looks
It looks
incredible.
incredible, and I don't think it's that long. Like I don't know the time it takes you to get from the plane all the way to the ground, but it's not a long time.
No.
And I know a few people that have done it.
Yeah. I think that's another thing on my bucket list.
Trace Company field trip.
Nah, I ain't going.
Okay.
Come
Definitely
on.
ain't going.
Come on.
Come on.
Okay.
You want to move on?
Yeah, we move on.
All right.
So, T, you teased the topic last time on a previous episode.
I did.
So let's jump into that topic right this out.
I hope I get it right. But
Let's do this.
So I believe where I left off was, we've heard and seen how women say, "I could take your man." Trey Songz, Mrs. Steal Your Girl. If another woman has the ability to take your man, say you're having a bad week, y'all had a bad month, y'all just going back and forth, he meets this girl and she's able to take him. Part A, do you want him if it's that easy for him to take, for another woman to take him?
Yeah.
And is he yours?
He was never mine to begin with if he was that easy to take.
Mm-hmm.
Have some type of fight.
Mm-hmm.
Or what's the word I'm looking for? Or I can't think of the word, but don't be that easy.
Mm-hmm.
Because it shows me that you were never interested in the first place, or you weren't as invested in it as much as I was. So if she's able to take him, he was never mine. But a man who at least puts up a fight and be like, no, like stands his ground, that lets me know that, yeah, it's me. It's us all the way. But nah, if a female could do that, he was never mine to begin with, ever.
Does it matter if you guys had a bad fight? You said some
No,
really
it
bad
shouldn't
things,
matter. Like everybody goes through, arguments and altercations, things like that. Those happen, not physical altercations, but you have those things. It's a part of relationships.
Yeah.
And if you can't stick it out and tough it out with me, then bye.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not. She can have you.
So you wouldn't fight her for him?
Absolutely
not physically fight, but like call the girl.
I mean, I might call her a bitch and be mad and angry with her, but at the same time, I'm putting too much energy in the wrong person. Like it's her, it's him. It's him. Y'all both wrong. She wrong, but he's just as wrong as she is, and that's my man. So I'm definitely gonna go on him more than her, for sure.
So
What you thinking?
This is just boyfriend, girlfriend, not husband, wife.
No, for you,
Yeah.
it's your wife.
Because I feel like there's two different.
Okay, so
It
give
is.
me two answers. That's cool.
Yeah, so like if it's boyfriend, girlfriend, you technically still like free.
Single,
Like,
yeah.
You single. You
For
single.
sure.
And on top of that, like you shouldn't be right, but you're always looking for something better. And
What?
like when you're single,
Oh, so you're single.
you're single.
Like you're not dating. You don't have a boyfriend or.
Well, if you have a boyfriend or girlfriend, you're still technically
still single.
You're still single.
I don't like that, but go ahead.
Well, it's just hoping that the person is going to be respectful of the relationship. That,
I don't like that.
But but if you're not married, you're single.
I get that
single.
argument. That just it irks me a little bit.
I know.
But okay.
I
get it.
I
I
get
get
it.
it.
Yeah, I know legally, sure, you're single. Right, I have no legal bonds to you,
Yeah.
but we have a commitment. But go ahead.
Okay.
Oh yeah, a verbal
A
commitment.
verbal commitment.
Verbal.
Sure. Not
Sure.
a written commitment.
Verbal.
Right.
Get in writing.
Yep.
Verbal commitment. So technically, that person never was yours because they were somebody's before you.
Okay. Okay.
So like, I don't agree with it because Trey Songz, that shit is whack. Like that shit is whack, you know, because you could sing, nigga. Or you used to be able to sing. You used to be.
I'm glad you ain't getting my face. Cause
he used to be able to sing, right? No? But he still can sing?
I plead the fifth, I plead the fifth.
No, I used to rock with Trey. I did like
Those
it.
first couple albums, first
album
three?
was dope.
Yes.
Every song is the same thing now.
But I don't know what album it fell off, but
Oh, it's the one where he's like standing like a T. I think.
yeah,
that
Animal. It
That
has
Animal
Animal on
song.
it.
Yeah, see, I lost it. I stopped after the first.
There you go. So
album.
you don't think he can sing anymore? That's what it is.
I plead the fifth, I plead the fifth.
Talking about, do you remember every time we did the older episodes, Trey Songz was always coming on, like his videos? Every time we sat down to record,
You're right.
Trey Songz video came on.
It did.
Whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. Would I still want this girl? No, I wouldn't want her. You know.
Would fight for her?
Not for a girl, like a girl.
Okay, so let's switch.
There's so many fish in the sea, like literally.
All right,
And especially for women, y'all got it made.
No, we
man.
don't. No, we don't. There's more women in the pond than there are men. Okay, because either men are either men are, I don't know what happened there. I'm
that
just
was
gonna act like
different.
either men are low key, you know,
Oh,
Low
yeah.
key what?
Low key.
low key.
Pick it up.
Say it.
Pick it up because she put it down.
Yeah, I put it. That's right. I put it down. Pick it up.
They low key. I don't know what that
We
means.
don't cross those lines.
Yeah.
But she picked it up.
understand.
Low key.
But yeah, you know, you guys just have more options when it comes to women. The pool is
Bigger.
bigger.
You got 9 feet.
Absolutely. And then men, if you do find a man, he's either married or
In a situation.
in a situationship, or he's not. He's in the LGBTQ community.
Listen, I hear all that. That all sounds sexy and amazing. But from the single men that I know, or from what I'm on the forum all the time. I live on the forum, and you know it's crazy. Like these dudes, they're miserable. Like they cannot find a viable woman
Because they're picky.
I don't even think it's that. I think that women have. I'm saying this thing right here, this phone. I'm holding up a phone for everybody who's listening. I'm holding up a phone. This right here is like the woman's world to the universe. Like. All you have to do is post a picture, and post a picture. T, post a picture. How many dudes you think is liking those pictures over women?
You know, to be honest, it's a lot more females liking my pictures than men.
What about commenting?
Women.
Sliding in DMs?
Both.
I plead the fifth on that
There
one.
you go. There you go. I'm just saying. I feel like it's easier, and dudes are more brave that way, man. I have a cousin who he doesn't know how to verbally talk to a girl, but texting?
Oh, yeah.
This nigga's the Don.
Oh, yeah, of course.
He's the Don. So I'm just saying it's kind of easier for women now, man. And I don't know, but back to the topic.
Yeah, would you if you were, you know, in your situation as a married man?
Yeah,
As a
now
ma-
switch it to married.
Hell no, I got too much to lose.
So
And
you
it
gonna
ain't-
fight?
It ain't worth it. Oh, you mean if
Yeah, it's the same
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah, same
if
situation.
a dude try to take you?
Yeah.
Am I fighting?
Yeah.
Oh Lord. Cause
Oh boy.
no, because the Anthony in me wants to say no. Yeah. But the husband, the father, I would say I want to fight. I don't think I would look good like
That surprises
with the
me.
egg on my face, man. Just knowing like, damn, another dude had her arched over and
Oh.
I don't know if I could. I don't know.
Exactly. I mean, but that's how women feel. It's just for men to picture another man with their woman. It hurts, but it's just so funny how men can go ahead and have multiple mouths on their penises, have their penises in multiple vaginas. You know, it's just like that's pretty nasty, actually.
Appreciate the
And
cleanliness.
yeah, thank you. I'm trying to be very, very PG, but you know, that sucks. One time, one female does it. It's the end
It's
of
a
the
wrap.
world.
It's
but
not the same.
men can do it multiple times with multiple women, and as
Expect
soon as he do
forgiveness.
it, it's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
Wrong is wrong. Wrong is wrong.
But you know, there's a difference.
It is.
And
And when a female cheats, cheats meaning has sex with another dude.
Yeah.
If I have sex with another dude and I come back to you and I confess, listen, I slipped up, I had a mistake.
Ooh.
Yeah, ugh.
I don't even think you'd be able to verbally say that to me. Like, that would have to be like...
I would never, but I'm playing in the fantasies here. So if I said that to you. But now if you were to say that to me, the expectation is
Accept
to
it.
Forgive it.
Yes.
Work through it, girl. You know, but if it's a guy, it's like, he's a good man. He just had a moment.
Yeah.
And we didn't even talk about it, but maybe we should get into next week that video with that woman who said a guy can have multiple partners.
That's
blah,
a
blah,
great.
blah, blah.
I thought we were. Oh,
We didn't even get to that.
I don't know. Where we at, Mom?
How are we doing on time?
Okay. Oh, all right then. So I mean, okay. So then let's kind of
Okay.
let's
Tag that along.
yeah, let's we could actually go into that now.
I love the way this conversation flows.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna find it. But
yes, Ant's. Oh, sorry. So Ant sent a video to our group chat, the Tress Company group chat, and it was a woman pretty much saying she is for men cheating, right? Pretty much summed up.
Yep.
I got it.
Okay, yeah. Play a little snippet of it.
Definition. Who told us that was cheating? Where did that idea come from that that's cheating? A man who has two women, that's not necessarily a mistress. That's just his other woman. Now we got two choices. We can be the woman or the other woman. We don't have it, those two. And I'm not saying that a lot of men are not just running around. I'm not talking about that. But if a woman finds out that her man has been with a woman while she's been with him for 3 or 4 or 5 years, that's a serious commitment and relationship. And if it hasn't taken anything from me, if I'm not going short of anything, and if this is what he thinks his responsibility is, then what kind of hell are you going to go through to prevent that? Since we cannot stop him. Now, I know we don't like that. I don't like that. You know, but that's the reality of our... Whose religion? Whose morals? So whose idea are you representing when you stand up for those values? Not ours. Somebody else's. And it may work for them.
All right.
But it does.
So I thought it was very interesting because I actually saw that clip before, and I'm just going to answer really quick. I actually said I agree with her to a certain extent. I do agree with her. Yeah, I know. And I don't remember why I said I agree. But
we were supposed to talk about it.
yeah.
We never got to it.
But I hear what she's saying. So maybe I won't say I agree, but I hear what she's saying. Everybody has their own personal views on cheating and things like that. And a lot of people get into poly relationships because a lot of people feel like we are not supposed to be monogamous and with one person. And that's your views. I understand it. I spoke to a young lady who was actually Muslim. She was Muslim, and this was a while ago, but she was telling me how she had someone that she was dating, but he was married. But she was like, as long as he can continuously pay for my bills, and she was like, she opened me up a little bit. Because she was saying, that's a lot of shit that I have to do.
Right.
And she was like, but to know that I don't always have to be doing this and doing that all the time. I don't have to cook for him all the time. I have to clean for him all the time. It gives me my personal freedom and my space to do as I so choose. And I was like, but what if you want to be involved with someone? Like, how does that work for you? She was like, well, I enjoy the space because I miss him. And when I want him, I can get him. So I was like, I never thought of it that way. Because when you're in a relationship with one man, there's so many things that you have to do as a woman that is tiring. And then they get upset because it's like, oh, I want to have sex. And you're like, I'm tired. Right. You know what I'm saying? I just finished cooking. I was cleaning. I had to take care of the baby, put her to sleep. I just came from work. I still got some work to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's things like that where she was saying if there was another woman around, she can handle that for me. And that relieves me of a lot of stress. And I was like, I can see I see why. Okay, I can see why. Okay. And then if he's still providing for you, keeping a roof over your head,
right.
Like those things, it's like I'm pretty much I got it made.
You sold?
I got it made. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I understood.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm not saying that I was like, I don't know how you could do that. That's a lot. But I understand where you're coming from. That's pretty much what she's saying. Like, women there's so many things that men have a lot of expectations. They also have needs that sometimes women cannot meet. So to have that extra woman there to assist with that, I that's kind of what I hear her. That's what I'm getting from her saying that.
What's your take, Ian?
My take on what the lady said.
And if you could tag off of her too.
Yeah, you can kind of piggyback.
Well, I mean, we had a neighbor, right? We had a neighbor where he had one family that lived in one.
We sure enough did.
We had a neighbor where he had his wife and kids that lived next to us, and he had another family that lived in the next complex over.
Not next, like one building, this building, the family in that building right there.
Well, that's because he want to keep his family close. He want to be able to see his kids when he want to see them.
So he had two families.
There was kids over there too, right?
It was
he married or they've just in a...
They Muslim. So,
boom, there it is.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And I mean, we would hear stuff, but, he seemed... It used to sound crazy over there. But, I guess his needs were being felt or whatever, because, when it was quiet there, I'm assuming he was over there being happy.
Mm-hmm.
But, do I agree? Listen, man. Humans are animals. We're animals. And if you look at your dog, your cat, or whatever, they ain't got no partners. They hump anything. A pillow, a toy, your leg. Everything. So it's like
free game.
For humans to be monogamous, I feel like she said, it's it goes back religious times and, royalty and, building houses.
Yeah.
And it goes back to that time, and I get that. But I don't know, man. I feel like, you see him, Dr. Dre's divorced. Like, this dude got the whole world at the palm of literally at the palm of his fingertips, and his wife, and he and his wife, they can't get along.
Ex-wife, divorce is finalized.
Yeah,
Friday.
they finalized.
Well, ex-wife, right.
Yeah.
So that says that money definitely wasn't the issue.
Yeah.
They've been married for, 20-something plus years.
Long time.
I don't know. And we see the divorce rate.
We also talked about this before, not to cut you off, but we've also talked about, like how there are arrangements. I think we spoke about like T.I. and Tiny.
Yeah.
A lot of these industry people do have arrangements where it's like, as long as I'm not seeing it, as long as you don't make me look stupid and have me out here, then I'm good. I'm good with it. So there are a lot more people than we think who are okaying this type of stuff.
Will and Jada.
Yeah.
Lord, let's not even go there.
But go ahead, T. What do you have to say?
Uh-huh.
But yeah,
I think you have to, if you take the religion aspect out of it, you take out what society feels, family feels. Just go off how you feel. Me personally, I don't want somebody else taking care of you on any realm, and I know I can't fill every single space every day, but I don't want somebody else filling that in, and I don't think you would want somebody else filling in any gaps that you can't fill either. No.
But it's never really looked at for women. It's always looked at.
And that's why I wanted to bring in that part, because a lot of it is, the man, it may have needs. At the end of the day, the man's, well, what about the woman?
Hold on, wait a minute. Okay. Let me put some pimping in it.
Hey! Come on now.
Women, there we go. Women do have, I'm going to get me something to eat, nigga. Women do have, he going to take me out to the movie.
I did see a video like that.
Women do have individual men where, I have a friend. I have a friend where he had this one chick, it hit him where he's like, yo, every time shorty hit me up, she just want to eat. We don't have sex. We don't chill. We just go out to eat, and then she say, peace out.
Well, that's her not being honest. Because if you're honest, then you would be able to tell someone, like, for example, when I was dating at the time, I used to be like, listen, don't put all your eggs in my basket. I was very out and open with that. Don't put your eggs in my basket. That's not what I'm looking for.
Right.
I'm just here to have fun, and I'm also not looking for sexual stuff. Like I'm not into that right now either. I just want to enjoy dating.
Right, going out to eat, having fun, conversations.
So if I don't call you, that means I probably am with somebody else. But I've let it be known because I was honest and open about it. A lot of women are, I'm not bringing us down, women, but we are sneaky.
You said that.
I did, yeah. We are very sneaky women, and we know how to be sneaky. I hate to say it, fellas, but we know how to be sneaky.
That's a fact.
So for me being honest, and I think that's the difference between, I guess, a poly relationship and then just doing what she was doing. You're actually telling the person, I am with someone, but I am open to other relations.
Yeah.
When you in the dating scene now, oh yeah, you'll hear that a lot.
Would you think he would stick around if she said that to him? Hell no, he gonna peace out.
But at peace out, then at least I'm not wasting your time.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But you leading
You have
me
the choice.
on. You leading that man on thinking that this date means something.
Not if you're taking the stance that Lauren did, where she said, listen,
I'm giving you a choice.
This is what I'm looking for.
He gonna peace out.
Okay, well then go.
He didn't.
Oh.
He didn't peace out. Because I was honest.
Respect it. You know
right.
what I mean?
And I didn't say it in a way where it was like, nigga, I'm not, it wasn't like that. It was just like, listen, I'm enjoying the dating process.
Right.
Don't put all your eggs in my basket
Right.
because I'm not looking to settle at this moment.
Right.
I'm not looking for permanency. I'm looking for fun. I want to enjoy myself. I want to enjoy my time being a single woman. That's it.
Yeah.
You can't do nothing but respect it. Especially when it's given to you in a way, and I always say it's not how you say what you say, but how you say it. If you deliver it in a way where it can be received, then the person they have no choice but to respect it.
Either you respect it or you leave.
Right.
Very true.
And to circle back to that, and again, I'm not saying I agree with her, but I understand where she's coming from. I understand her. I understand
where she's
it.
coming from too, and I think that, like I said, what I was trying to say before is if you take out the religious aspect, the society aspect, I just go with what you feel.
Facts.
You know, I would feel a way if you were giving attention to another woman. I would feel a type of way if you were having intercourse with another woman.
Right.
I would feel a type of way if you're the list goes on and on. That's what I feel. That's not what society tells me. That's not what the Bible tells me. That's how I feel. So you go with how you feel.
But I will say your religious beliefs and backgrounds kind of aided in that as well. So if you didn't grow up that way, it might not be how you feel now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Maybe.
I know, because when you grow up in the church, they say you should only be with one woman, one man, things like that. So if you grow up like a lot of other people who weren't religious, but are just free people.
Maybe.
I love who I love.
Or you how you grew up.
Yeah, it's
so
all
I grew
on how
up
you grew up.
seeing mom and dad. So and so and so and so. So that's I want that.
Right.
I want my parents had.
You see kids who have parents who might be in the nude all the time. What do they grow up doing? Usually enjoying being nude. Yeah. So it's all on what you see and what you hear in your household and things like that. That will, give you those, things. So yeah.
Would you be open to a polyamorous relationship?
Nah, it's too much work.
It is.
It's too much work.
Finances, too.
What if they're all in one house?
Too much work. That's that show Big Love. It's too much work, man.
That's jealous. Jealousy is.
I'm very jealous.
Me too.
So
I'm territorial.
I am extremely.
And I couldn't see it. I couldn't see
are.
somebody kissing somebody else in front of me and being like, "Oh, that's so sweet." No.
Like, so you going downstairs?
Yeah.
What y'all gonna do tonight?
Yeah, like, you guys going on a date? Where you going? Like, I can't.
I'm gonna go to bed early, but I'll see you in the morning.
Oh my God, yeah.
But
it's, to each his own. To each his own.
Each his own.
That was good.
That was good.
Bien.
Yeah.
Did you have anything else you wanted to add?
No. I'm not touching that topic.
Yeah. That's a tough topic. I wish this is the times I would love to talk about that when there was another guy in the room. Like, we had a guest, a guy, a guest, a male guest.
Amen.
Because then I think that would be a great
Monogamy! Monogamy!
But I just think it will bring more conversation if there was somebody else here who because it's two women against one guy. But although
Not against, we're together.
I'm about to
Monogamy!
because there's many times where me I never
Yeah,
I don't agree all
because
the
even
time.
when I wish you knew every point that you had when we watched that video, because you said, "I'm sorry, sis," but I kind of see it. I was like, I want to see what she means.
Yeah.
But we're not always on the same page.
No, we're
You and I
not.
are not always on the same page. Sometimes we're all on the same
Right.
pod, but hey,
Yeah.
Good
stuff.
good stuff.
Yeah.
How we with time off? How we doing?
10
All right,
minutes.
so let's wrap it up, man.
All right.
So
So
we
we'll
can-
do it. We'll do my topic next week.
Wrap it up.
It's gonna be a good one too.
Yeah, it's gonna be a really good one. Yeah. So go ahead.
Yeah. So what are you guys watching, listening to, looking forward to?
I've been watching Insecure. I caught up on Insecure. I've also been watching Harlem on Hulu. No, Amazon Prime.
How is it?
Harlem.
Oh, Harlem with Megan Good.
Oh,
It's good?
I want to watch.
Is it
let
good?
me tell you
Is it good?
something.
No?
Amazing.
Oh, check it
Okay,
out.
I binge watched it because it was just that good.
I'll check it out.
Really good show. It's almost kind of taking the place of Insecure because Insecure this final season.
Yeah.
So I feel like this came out at the right time. Like now we have something else to watch.
Good.
Really good show.
Are they in Harlem or is
it's take place in New York, Harlem. It's a really good show. Insecure, and then just like music. What was I listening to last night that I was so excited about?
Rick Ross?
No, it was old school. Oh, I've been listening to Aaliyah. I think I mentioned that before, but I was listening to Aaliyah. What else was I listening to? But yeah, I've been listening to a lot of old artists. Jasmine Sullivan. D Smoke, I love D Smoke. Rihanna, just was, I got a few things. Masego, got a few people in my playlist right now, including myself.
Yes.
Go out and get that. It's called Libra, Lybra. You can get it. Yes, go do it. It's on every outlet station you can think of. Thank you very much. Pass it over to you, Bob.
I'm listening to that new Rick Ross album. It's fire. Russ just dropped the album. It's fire.
Who?
Russ,
like Russell, but Russ?
Russ.
R-U-S-S, okay.
Russ.
Oh, I never heard of him. Russell Simmons.
Never heard of Russ? No, Russ is dope. Russ dropped the album. Who else? Oh, Havoc and Styles P. They did a joint collab album.
Havoc
from
and
Mobb Deep.
Styles P?
Yeah, it's fire. That shit,
Oh, I didn't listen to that one.
that shit fire. We watched King David. Or it's King Richard.
King Richard.
King Richard.
He's still in the Bible.
No, my bad.
Wait, what's that about?
With Venus and Serena's father.
Oh, yes.
It was really good.
What is that on Netflix?
HBO Max.
HBO Max.
Oh, all right, I gotta go. Okay.
What else? We watching Insecure as well. Yo, this season is booty duty. Booty duty.
I wouldn't say it's booty duty. I think it's good. I mean,
Lauren,
Okay.
can you help me out? I'm trying to get this barbershop going on.
I can't
and
stand the way Nathan talks. So.
It's just not working out. I mean, he's arguing with me because I cut his partner's hair, but he always late.
but I mean,
booty duty.
we'll just go then watch Harlem
I
because
will.
it'll
balance
give
it
you
out.
it'll give you the feels.
Okay. What else have I been watching? That's about it.
Listening to baby lullabies, Christmas music. I
Yes.
love Christmas. I've been listening to Libra Heavy this week.
Hey.
Tiana Taylor, SZA had a new single that I had to get into.
And if you wonder, I hate you.
I love it. I
know,
love it.
right?
Jasmine Sullivan.
Yeah.
And more Christmas stuff. Watching King Richard, Ready to Love. We're getting back into that juiciness.
I missed it last night.
We're way behind though. I think we're on like the 5th episode.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Like where they added the 2 new people.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You guys are way behind.
Yeah, we're way behind. So we're
Okay.
catching up on that. Crap, I do this every week. I watch a lot of good stuff, and then when it's time for me to talk about, just like that, Sex and the City reboot. I'm not gonna have any spoilers for you, but
Was it good?
very, very, very good. It's very good to see Nicole Ari Parker on there. They have, I don't know that woman's name, but she was Callie on Grey's Anatomy. It's a very, very good feel.
Yay.
What else have I been watching? The usual stuff. See, it's taking
Housewives of
a long time
Potomac
to load.
reunion.
Oh, I watched that. I watched that. I can't stand Candace. I can't stand her.
You know, Candace is a bully. I'm sorry, bro. But Candace is a bully.
Go ahead.
Candace is
She's
a
a
big
bully,
bully.
and when Monique popped her in the face, I'm not even gonna do
Why?
any of that.
Question: why do y'all like reality shows? Like, what does it do for you?
Now, come on. Let me just tell you. So, really quick, I stopped watching reality TV because I used to be watching it heavy, like Love and Hip Hop, Black Ink, all of them shows. And we spoke about this, but I saw it was really starting to affect my relationships. It was starting to affect the way I was looking at men. I was like, fuck it, you know? But, so I stopped. So what I do watch is when I watch Housewives of Potomac, because they're older women, more settled, most are married. I think it's a little better because there's not much fighting. You know, they try to keep the fighting to a minimum.
Yeah, it's like cattiness.
But that's the only one I actually watch is like the Housewives. I don't watch anything else, but Housewives I actually do enjoy because it's just I feel like now that I'm getting older, it's good TV for older people. And again, this isn't something that's making me feel any type of way about.
No, it's
men.
different.
Yeah,
From Love and Hip Hop to Pop
right.
Housewives.
It's a huge difference.
It's different.
It is.
It's different.
It's different.
It's reality. It's garbage
But see,
TV.
It is garbage.
He
It's
considers Ready to Love reality.
It's garbage.
90 Day Fiance.
It's garbage.
Married at First Sight.
Garbage.
Everything's under the same
So hold
umbrella.
on.
Yeah,
L, do you value marriage? Like, do you hold marriage at a high level?
Yeah.
So how do you feel about people just complete strangers getting put together off of so-called experts getting married? You don't think that's disrespectful to like people who like take
You're absolutely right.
Okay.
But I guess if you look at it in like people fall in
Entertainment?
love. No, like people can say like it was love at first sight for them. So I don't know. I don't know.
We watched that show. 5 out of the it was 5 couples. Only was it 2?
Yeah, I know that black couple that girl was crazy,
She
right?
was straight up crazy.
Garbage TV.
But when you look back, and I know we're gonna wrap up, Mark.
I know, sorry.
When I think about it, when I go back, a lot of these, there are couples that have stayed together, that have families, that have kids.
Yes.
That it really worked.
It worked.
Are they staying together for the right reasons?
Not all of
Which
them.
would lead me to the conversation segue that I wanted to talk about today, but I will mention it. I asked about people living together for convenience, or are they living together because they genuinely want to be with them?
That's the tease. That's the tease.
I like this. And I swear we don't do this on purpose, but every
That was such a great
That's the
segue.
tease.
Oh man, that
All
was
right, so
great.
we'll see you guys next week.
Yes, we'll see you all next week. Make sure you tune in so you can hear.
Yeah. Bye, y'all.
Adios.
Good job, Elle.